Petco Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the San Francisco Giants and the... Joe Musgrove will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty B, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone. If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Guys, the Swingin' Friars as they take the field here tonight. Then a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
The third baseman.
So now here is Chris Bryant looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay throw, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Now to bat, Orlando Cepeda. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Giants break out on top here 1-0.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
At the plate now, Will Clark as he grounds one briskly to short. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
You know, D-Row, sometimes one of your best friends and your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. There was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Buster Posey is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got...
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Now at the plate is Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Second baseman, Adam Frazier.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And another foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of a number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. So stepping in is Julio Rodriguez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. first pitch of the AB now. A bouncer to the left side. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. That brings up Wander Franco. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Line toward the alley in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Into the box, Hunter Green. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And he fouls this one off. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Swing and a liner. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
In now, Kenny Lofton lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. At the plate, Joe Morgan. Line drive, base hit to right. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away.
The third baseman.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. Up next, Orlando Cepeda. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels...
And they're not going to get him at third, so runners at second and third now with only one gone.
The first baseman, number 22.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Standing in now, Will Clark, lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Buster Posey now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with Sukan. 0-2, the count's of Posey.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's Manny Machado now. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Batting good. The first baseman.
First pitch on its way. Eric Hosmer is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman, Hosmer, a native Floridian. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Will Myers is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi? So now into the box is Julio Rodriguez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
Next, it'll be Wander Franco. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around.
Yeah, guys, that was the first triple of the year for him, and you got to believe it's not going to be his last. The way this guy can absolutely fly, any ball in the gap screams triple.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Stepping in now, Hunter Green. Pitch is popped up. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in is the veteran center fielder, Kenny Lofton. And now the first pitch. This one's down to third. Machado is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Victor Caratini comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So now to the plate, Chris Paddock.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Now the pitch. Adam Frazier is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Into the box, Joe Morgan. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Striding in is Chris Bryant. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Into the box now, Orlando Cepeda. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Again, another foul ball.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And up next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Will Clark. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. And the off-balance throw will be too late. So a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And that brings up Buster Posey. Now both runners on the move. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here. Stepping up is Tommy Pham. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. And that's out number 1. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And that will bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 0-1 the count. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Fernando Tatis Jr. becomes out number 2 this inning. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there.
This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. He's set and the pitch. Machado at second with 2 down. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in the rookie outfielder, Julio Rodriguez. This ball will be chopped foul. Wind up and the 0-1. Popped up, and there's the first out. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and in to swing the bat next is Wander Franco. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. Machado has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Hunter Green. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a liner. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And this will bang up against the wall. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Lifted down the line and left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
In now, Joe Morgan. Swing and a liner. But this lands foul for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Giants leave a couple. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney. And now the first pitch. Will Myers is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Will Myers.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And it's fouled away. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
2 out, nobody on. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Fouled off. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of it.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Toward the alley in left center. That's a base hit, and with his speed, he may be thinking about 2. The throw into second.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Into the box, Orlando Cepeda. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up, and there's one down now. So the next to bat will be Will Clark. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch. Line drive base hit. Bryant rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Frazier is under it. 2 gone. So next to bat will be Julio Rodriguez. He was retired after popping out in his last at bat. Now the first pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Over to first, and that retires the side. Jake Cronenworth is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Clark's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly to the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Tommy Pham comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with the fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Craig Stammen enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And now here is Wander Franco. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. First offering on its way. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
Now batter, the pitcher, Hunter Green.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess. With the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Kenny Lofton. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his third double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Stepping in now, Joe Morgan. Swing and a liner. But that'll land foul, strike one. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Chris Bryant is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Mays at third. Lofton on at second with 2 down. Ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 9-1 ball game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Mark Melanson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Will Clark is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. And he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. Dan Plesac will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Manny Machado is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First pitch on the way. Will Myers is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the speedy catcher, Buster Posey. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Myers is under it. One away. Stepping in next, Julio Rodriguez. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Hit in the air out to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Digging in next, Wander Franco. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing. And stepping in, Trent Grisham. He went down on strikes last time up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 0-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Austin Nola gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Lofton is there, and he makes the play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Tim Hill enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. New inning set to get underway, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Dan Plesac. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Kenny Lofton, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. To the plate now, Joe Morgan, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. He's got it to second for 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1. So now a guy making a lot of noise in this one, Chris Bryant. He's got his sights set on a 5-hit ball game here. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and behind the back, he gets his man at second. So here's Adam Frazier starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count. at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now the 2-0 home. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. And he fouls this one off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring. Fernando Tatis Jr. is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Eric Hosmer stands in as he looks at a called strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 9-1 is the way this one ends. The San Francisco Giants jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Hunter Green earns his first win of the season as he struck out 13.